everybody, welcome to my channel All Stitched Up. I am Beth and today is Truth Tuesday. So I had a couple ideas. Well, I didn't have these ideas. A couple other people had these ideas. Oh, that's my brother's dog. Oh, he's gonna sit on me. This is Chance. He might be interrupting the video a little bit, so don't even mind him. Lay down. And so I was given a couple ideas by a couple different subscribers, and I wasn't sure, oh my gosh, I wasn't sure which one I was going to do, but this morning I decided that I was going to go with the idea that I got from a YouTuber named Dee Nash. She had commented on my hair story one from last week about body image and middle-aged. So I'm a little bit under the middle-aged mark. I'll be 35 on Thursday, so this is my birthday week. Woohoo! So that being said, I'm going to go with body image this week. Body image is something that is crucial. I feel like everybody has different ideas about their body image. We have different fears about our body image. We have different everything about our body image. So this week, I actually came to you completely stripped. I am fresh-faced, I have no makeup on, I have moisturizer on. So I'm going to share a little bit of my body image story. Like I said, I'll be 35 in a few days. I have personally always struggled with the way I look. I feel like once I turned 30, I kind of started to appreciate this portion of my body. I became more okay with the way I looked. I used to never really feel pretty or think I was pretty. That was never something that really crossed my threshold. And I also want to say this video isn't like a feel sorry for me video. This is just me giving you guys real talk, and hopefully, it touches some chord inside of you and helps you feel a certain way positively about yourself. But like I said, I personally never really cared for the way I looked until I turned 30. I feel like I've come into my own. I've started to appreciate my features, and the only issue that I really have, my biggest struggle, was going gray early, and I kind of talked about that in my last video. So by me coloring my hair like this, it kind of helps me embrace that a little bit, because then once my hair grows out, it's already super light anyways, so you don't even notice the gray hair. So that's a win. But for me, the hardest struggle has always been my body image, my personal reflection of myself, how I feel like I look. I've always struggled with my weight in my mind. I don't personally think I'm fat, but when I see myself in the mirror, I don't always like what I see. I always feel like, I see things that I'd like to change. And side note, the clouds are crazy today, so my light might be going light to dark a lot. Sorry about that. I have always struggled with my weight. If I work out, I feel like I look good, but there is that inner struggle of getting your butt in gear to get in shape. Yes, I know it takes work, and yes, I know that I am my biggest enemy when it comes to that. I try and eat healthy. Does that mean I eat some shitty stuff every once in a while? Yes, that is true. I do that. I have little splurges, but not like my husband. My husband literally last night had 2 bowls of ice cream and some cookies. He literally had 3 desserts and a small dinner. And you know what? He's skinny all the time. I could just punch him in the throat. But sorry, I'm going to be back and forth a lot. Even when I am in shape and super skinny or whatever, I can look in the mirror and not see that, if that makes any sense. I have a view of myself physically that is not always positive. And that is hard. That is a struggle. And I know a lot of women out there totally feel the same way. So right now, I'm not the heaviest I've ever been. I would say I'm in the midpoint. And that's a struggle. I would love to look in the mirror and be like, holy crap, you look really good. You look awesome. And that's the hard part. I suffer from depression and anxiety, and I just kind of feel like maybe in the back of my mind that that's not something I'm ever going to be able to do. I'm always going to have that struggle of, you could really lose a few more pounds, or you could really correct the squishiness that you have right here, or this or that. And it's like, it's really hard to look at yourself and see something different. You know, like, people will tell me one thing, but when I look in the mirror, I don't see that. And that is really hard. So I mean, for the ladies out there who have that same issue, you know, it's tough because no one can make you feel differently about yourself. You know, my husband, well, I guess they might be able to, but for me, I mean, my husband always tells me, you know, you're beautiful, you're pretty, you're sexy, you look good, this looks great, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, thank you. I appreciate that. I take that to heart, but I don't feel that way about myself. I don't know if I ever will. You know, I think also this video might be like an accountability thing. You know, I really want and need to start getting back on my workout plan. I was doing really good. I saw the benefits of my working out by being able to size down with my Stitch Fix. And that made me feel really good to be able to go from, here comes the truth, to be able to go from a size 14 pants down to a size 12. You know, I don't have like a weight goal. I don't need to weigh a certain amount, but I would like to be a certain size. Like, in my heart, I'd like to be like an 8. I'd be happy with a 10. But it's this thing up here that we do to ourselves. I would like to be a single digit because being a double digit makes me feel crazy and it makes me feel a certain way. And that is not fair that we do that to ourselves. I can accept that and realize that, and I know that it's not fair, but my inner workings just don't take that, and it's hard. It's really hard. And I feel like I'm kind of doing a soapbox video, and I'm sorry guys, I'm just kind of rambling, but it is tough. And I wish I could feel a certain way about myself, but I just don't think that's ever gonna happen. Like, I can finally be happy with, we'll go from the boobs up. I'm good with my boobs. Side note, when I was like 22, 23, I actually had a breast reduction. I had a reduction and a lift. And honestly, it was the best thing I've ever done for myself. But again, I noticed as I gained weight, obviously your chest area gains weight as well. So that was kind of tough. They're definitely nothing like they used to be. Trust that. Trust that. But you know, it's still kind of like, oh, well, you know, I put a little bit of coin into this. I'd like to maybe tone them down a little bit. But then again, my husband says he loves them. But what guy doesn't love boobs? Let's just be real. Let's just be real. So, I mean, so yeah, from here up, I'm pretty happy with myself. From there down, and like this little stuff right here, not cute. And I think maybe it is like as you get older, you just took that young body for granted, you know? And so it's like when I was younger and I thought I was big, when I look back at pictures, I'm like, man, I wish I was that big again. I wish I was that fat. Oh, sorry guys. I wish I was that fat, even though then wasn't fat and now isn't fat. It's all up here. All up here. And to the ladies that have problems with that, I am sorry, but just know that you are not alone. And I will guarantee that 100% of you are beautiful. You just have to feel it in here, and it is hard to turn your heart around. We are our own worst enemies. We are our own worst critics. We are our own, what's the word? We're not our biggest supporters. We're not our biggest advocates, and that's not fair. We shouldn't do that to ourselves because realistically, we're so busy wearing so many different hats, taking care of so many different things, helping so many other people. Who is taking care of you? You know, I watched a vlog the other day by a woman named Redhead Mayor. If you haven't checked her out, I will put her information below. I'll even put a little thing down here. She's amazing, and she did one vlog about putting yourself first, and be damned with the way other people look at you for doing it, because seriously, you're taking care of so many other people. Having your own personal health, physically and mentally, having that put together, that's how you take good care of everybody else. Because if you're not putting that effort into yourself, what good is it? You're not giving 100% to other people, and you're definitely not giving 100% to yourself. And here I am preaching about it, and I just need to do it. You know, I am just as bad. I went out and got a pedicure today. Today is boss's day. I am my own boss. I have my own business. So I treated myself. You know how guilty I felt about it? A lot. Because I could have been home doing laundry, could have been home cleaning. My house is a wreck right now from my dad being here last week. I didn't do anything. That is not the point to this video, though. The point of this video is thinking positively about yourself. Ladies, take a few minutes out of your day. You know, I can sit here and say I don't have time, but you know what? You have a minute, you have 2 minutes, you have 3 minutes. Go sit in the bathroom. It's quiet in there most of the time. Your kids can't get in there anyways. Lock the door. Have a minute to just sit and look in the mirror. Find something positive about yourself and focus on that positive. Let it make you feel good. Have that good feeling resonate inside of you. And that might help send you through the rest of the day. Who knows? You know, I need to start doing that too. And I, like I said, am going to be more accountable for the way I treat myself and for the way I look at myself. And I am going to change that. I'm going to start exercising more. Today was the day. So I have these I use my Mac to do my videos. And on the side of my screen here, I have a laundry list of reminders that keep popping up. And one of them says, do your cardio exercise. So you know what that means? I'm going to do my cardio exercise today. It takes 30 minutes for me to do. I can do it while my son's playing. It doesn't matter. He can watch me do it. He can laugh at me. He can do it with me. He could eat lunch. He could have quiet time. I need to do this because I need to feel better about myself. I need to know that I am an awesome person. And I need to know that I like the way I look. So that is where I will leave this today. Because I have a feeling I could keep going and literally just verbal diarrhea myself into 30 minutes of this video. So I hope this touches you guys in a way that kind of inspires you to feel better about yourself. And like I said, know that you're beautiful. Because if you don't know it, you're not going to be able to resonate that with anybody else. And realistically, who gives a shit if anyone else thinks you're beautiful? Because the important part is you believe it and you feel it. That's what's important. So I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'm going to be celebrating 35 on Thursday, and I will see you next Tuesday with a Truth Tuesday about my October favorites. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.